Good morning. I hope you're doing well today. So today is Kundalini Day, and we are going to practice, I think, we might start seated. We'll start seated as we usually do. But today I want to focus on a matter of decisiveness. Look how I'm right now. It's all brewing and I'm trying to decide. But I actually have a big decision to make in when I'm done with this practice. So for me, I know personally I'd like to kind of go as deep within as I can. And what I love about Kundalini is it really gives you that ability to lose your part of your mind, the part that's rational and always kind of spinning and thinking a little too hard sometimes and not going deep enough. And so it's physically and energetically losing ourselves in that movement, in that motion, in the breath helps us to gain more clarity internally and know the deeper truth than the surface parts that we often rationalize. So because of that, I'm really looking forward to today's practice and looking forward to that motion. So we'll have a lot of that particularly today. So let's get started seated to open our practice in a very meaningful way, a sacred way, where we will first always start with that tall spine to connect ourselves to the energy of this universe. And we can even feel like this upright position connects our bodies to the earth and also upwards towards the heavens. So feeling that in the spine. Closing the eyes and just watching the spine for another moment. And checking to see if the spine is on a tilt, if it's going forward. And see if you can sit back into the sitting bones, even separate the flesh of the sitting bones and then from the sitting bones. Then you could feel settle down into them and feel that connection to earth. Falling upwards into the neck, that connection to sky. And that direction of the spine was connection to matter and to spirit. And then feeling as we're continuing to travel our attention up and down the spine, our connection to matter and spirit, the connection between the two, that is reflected in energies of masculine energies in the spirit and the feminine energies in matter. Feeling these energies within ourselves. We follow the spine. Relaxing the face. Sinking in a little further. Feeling that divine relationship between spirit and matter, masculine and feminine. Begin to deepen the breath. Really sinking into that divine relationship. And we'll begin with our opening mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the Creator. I bow to the divine teacher within. The one that really has the answers, really knows the truth. So deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Let's come to seated on the heels. And if seated on the heels doesn't feel right, you can also, and I might try this, sit on a blanket or a block with the knees a little further apart and then sitting on top of that prop. Or you can come to seated on the bottom. So just see what is right for you. We'll have the hands to the knees and we're going to move through spine flex. So when you're ready, very much like cat-cow, we'll inhale, take the shoulders back, take the head back, exhale, draw the belly in, round the back, and bring the chin to the chest. And then we're going to incorporate mental mantra here, the seed sound of Sat Nam. Truth is our identity. Bowing to that truth. So we'll continue this now in a more forceful breath. Remembering that if you ever need to slow down, please honor that. So inhaling, exhale. Keep going, and you can focus on Sat on inhale, Nam exhale. And as you're doing this, really feeling the purification of the spine and what's surrounding it, so that as we clarify, the connection between spirit and matter is more and more clear to us. Sat Nam. A little bit longer, feeling and allowing the breath to be responsible behind this movement. Yes, you are doing it, but also giving it up to the breath, to prana, which is riding on the breath. Breath is just a vehicle for energy. Now we'll go ahead and inhale. Take the shoulders back. Let's take the hands back as well. The fingers back, walk them back. Squeeze the shoulders back. Let the head come back slightly. Now we'll walk the hands to come forward And then let's fold into child's posture. Lower the head. Maybe bring the arms alongside the body if the knees are close and you can get the forehead down. But remember, you have props in case you need to prop the head up. You can keep the knees closer. Let the arms get heavy. Another breath. And then we're going to rise and come to seated. And from here, we'll be going into life nerve stretch. So you could use a strap here, but let's move right into it. I want to get this continuous flow going. So let's grasp the big toes with the peace fingers and feel the tightness in the back of the legs. And let's focus on, eyes closed, focus on the nerve that runs up and down the back of the leg. Knowing that we really have to open these up, keep our nerves, these channels open to experience that connection between spirit and matter. And let's begin to now move. So you can lower and let go for a moment, feel that, and then when you're ready, inhale, rise, forcefully exhale, release. Inhale. Keep going every now and then. See if you can straighten the legs just a little bit more in case they're bent. A few more. And then inhaling, exhaling, folding, deep breaths. Inhale, rise. Let's switch over to table posture, hands and knees, and right into cat-cow. Inhaling, drop the belly. Exhale. And lift the belly. Inhale. Exhale. Into table posture, right into thread the needle for a few breaths. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, thread the arm through. Settle into the right side of the face. Maybe left arm reaches up, wraps around the back. If you get this posture, you'll feel the left shoulder blade dig into the back and help open, put pressure in there to open things up. We'll come out of this. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, hand down. Inhaling, left arm up. Exhale, thread through. Settle in. And come out of it, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. And from here, we're going to change over to a forward fold. So if you'd like to stop into a downward facing dog, you can find that. Otherwise, you can step forward And that's where we'll be meeting in a moment. Okay, so forward fold at the top of the mat. Feet hips distance apart. And now, deep movement, deep breath. We will be going from forward fold to a back bend, standing back bend. So let's inhale. We can bring the arms out to the sides and rise up with a flat back. Take the arms up and then reach them back. But this time, I think we'll be working with the arms mostly so that they are up or forward. But you can change this around. So let's engage the glutes and go a little further back. Engage the thighs. And then exhale, fold. And let's first see if we can have our palms plant. So if the palms don't plant easily enough to the floor with the legs straight, then find your props and bring them so that they will be set up and ready to go once we're there. All right, so then we'll inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. So if you can either rise with the flat back or unroll the spine, okay? So either one. Let's count about 15 more. See if you can lower the hands at this point. We'll take a few more. And then one more, rising up, folding and keeping the hands and the hands planted, feet planted, and arms and legs all straight. Controlling the breath, maybe an Ujjayi breath, and then let's check in also where the hips are in relation to the heels. So if we're going really far back where it feels like we're going to fall back or barely have the toes there, then bring the weight forward for hips to be over the ankles. And you could lift the toes, right? But you can't lift the ball of the foot. You've got weight there. Couple more breaths. And we'll inhale. You can come up halfway, rise all the way up. Take the hands behind. Interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulders back, look upwards. Exhale, fold. One more breath. And then inhale, rise up. Release the arms. Let's circle the shoulders a few times. Maybe circle the head as well. And allow some motion, opening, maybe some swinging of the arms. Let's get that going too. Yeah, put a soft bend in the knees, maybe even feel like a little bit of a bouncing. My hair is a little crazy today. Feeling a little crazy, moving a little crazily. This is good. All right. Now from here, we're going to come into an archer. So let us stand at the top of the mat, feet hips distance apart. Bring the hands together. Take the shoulders back and down. Draw the pelvis in slightly. Feel the spine. That's nice tall length. And now we'll step the left foot back. Take the arms forward, so we have right foot forward. And then we're going to curl the left fingers, and you could keep the thumb up and begin to take this arm back. Okay, so you can adjust the left toes as needed. They might start to shift so that it could be, see how it feels right to you, right? You could open the hips to the left, much like a warrior bee. If you just extend that left arm, you'll feel that. Or you can be kind of like in a warrior A, but I really feel that this opening is going to be better for the hips. So see if you can open, right? This rolling of this left hip back. You can have this right thumb up. And let's feel for a moment, what is it like to have the thumbs up? When we do this as a gesture in some cultures, it's usually for a good reason. It gives you a certain feeling as you're doing it. So as you're here as an archer, what is this like? And sink into the right knee a little bit more deeply. See how far in we can get into this strong lunge. Just about 3 more breaths. Feel the ease in the arms. Now we're going to take this left hand and wrap it around the low back, or you can take it down the leg. Stay lunging into the right knee and reach the right arm up. Let's connect today the Kundalini term, the Kundalini position for archer, to the more, well, I don't know if we'll call it modern, but to the archer that you'll find maybe like in a vinyasa class. So we will go ahead and come back to archer. Straighten the right leg, take the left arm down, reach the right arm up. Bring the arms to a T, come back into our Kundalini archer. Now we'll take a different variation. Straighten the right leg, reach the right arm up, left fingers to the right wrist, pull the wrist up and over. Bring the arms to a T, sink into the right knee. Let's bring the hands together, turn to face forward, step the left foot up. We're going to go to the other side, but I'm going to switch so that I can be seeing you to some degree. Step the right foot back. Bring the hands together, take them forward, left knee is lunging, curl the right fingers, and then begin to pull that in, becoming the archer, turning the right toes out. Gazing past the left thumb, but if you feel tension rising, honor the fact that you feel it. It's there. You got to do something about it, right? So we're not here to feel tension. We're here to be at ease, though we are in specific positions. Okay, just like this principle is exactly what we say when we say take your yoga off the mat. It is be at ease even when there's a difficult position that you're in. The world itself, always in a difficult position, isn't it? Can we be at ease in that? Feel thumbs up. What is it like? Sink into the left knee. A couple more deep breaths as you challenge yourself. Right hand wraps around the low back or comes down that leg, left arm up and over. Now we'll become the archer in a couple different expressions, right? Bring the arms to a T, come back into archer here, fingers, right hand curled in. Then we'll straighten the left leg, take the left arm up, right arm down the right leg. back into Kundalini Archer, back into Hatha Yogi Archer, maybe fingers to that left wrist, straightening the left leg. Come back, Archer with knee lunging. I don't remember if we took 2 or 3 before, but let's wrap the arm around the low back and then take an Archer from here. Straight left leg. Bring the arms to a T, hands together, face front of the mat, step up. So we're at the top of the mat. We're going to go back into these forward fold to back bend motion, forceful breath. Then it's going to turn into a side bend motion. So when you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up, back bend, activate the low body quickly there. Exhale, lower. Inhale, energetically rise. Exhale, lower. Keep going. Notice how you're becoming more and more at ease in the fold. Feeling the elevation of energy. Couple more. And then we'll fold once more, rising. A few times side bends. So exhale right, inhale center. Exhale left, inhale center. Keep going. You can go slow, you can go more quickly. You can hold the wrist as you pull it over, or you can drop the arm. Couple more. This is going to get bigger, so we have these little side bends happening. So let's find center. Samastitihi, hands together. And we'll step to the back of the mat so we have a good wide stance between the feet. Now we're going to move into windmill. So this is the space that we could really lose ourselves, lose this lower mind, losing fear, indecisiveness that's based in fear, making the wrong decision, wanting to prevent that, and just having that cleared out, releasing that part so that we can move into a deeper understanding. So let's bring the arms to a T and just feeling the energy up and down the spine. Energy out through the arms. You can even feel energy in and out through the arms. Connect to that. In and out through the legs. Up and down through the trunk and the head. And then on the spine itself. So, this is where we want to feel that dropping sensation. When you're ready, take right hand to left leg. Maybe touch the ankle or hold the foot. Left arm goes up. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, left hand to right leg. Inhale, rising, and then more forcefully. Exhale, inhale. You can have hand come to the mat or anywhere in the leg. Keep going. few more. Once you've visited that right leg, we'll rise, stand, feel this. Maybe release the arms. Couple deep breaths. Let's fold again like we did before. Take the hands behind, interlace the fingers. Squeeze the shoulders back, look up. Exhale, fold. Turn the toes in, the heels out. Feel the ankles opening. And release the arms down. Let the arms get heavy. Let's come to seated. You can bring the hands down, heel toe feet closer together, knees to the mat. And now we're going to go back into spine flex, but this time, so we said Sat Nam before, Sat Nam. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. This time we're going to bring in faith and fear as opposites, and we're going to inhale faith and exhale fear. So on that inhale, you'll feel filling with faith, drawing it in, letting it completely fill every part of your body, every cell of your being, every particle. And then on the exhale, releasing fear, letting go, and dropping it. Okay? So when you're ready, inhale, faith, exhale, fear. Continue. Few more. And then one more exhalation. Inhale, rising. Find the hands behind. Few deep breaths, filling with faith. Feeling cleansed with faith, washing over the body, over the mind. And then we'll bring the hands back. We'll come to seated. Bring the left leg forward, the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Working again with the life nerve running up and down the back of the leg. Take the arms up. Exhale, fold. See where you could take the hands and hold that part of the leg. So you're going to stay with that position. Hands will stay there. Now on the inhale, rise, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale. Continue. This is more about the elbow bending and less about trying to get the trunk down, right? By bending the elbows, the trunk is being pulled. Now we're fold, breathing here. If you want, you can engage breath of fire. I'm going to go there just for a moment. So those are those forceful and quick inhalation, exhalation, where there's a pumping action occurring from the belly. So it will inflate and deflate noticeably. So if you're going to go there, inhale through the nose, exhale, inhale, pulsing. Deep breath in, release. Deep breath in, release. And we'll rise. Take the right leg forward and just feel the difference between the two. Switch legs. And then we will continue on this side. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling. Find the spot for the hands to rest. For most of the time, they might shift forward, but they won't be moving each time. Now when you're ready, inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the elbows, and then continue. Couple more. And then folding. Deep breath in and out. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you come into that yogic breath. Forceful, pulsing. When you're ready, inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, breath of fire. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, release. Rise. Wow, that's pretty strong. Take the legs forward, sit up tall. It's normal to feel a little lightheaded. It's normal to feel buzzing through the body, feeling the subtle sensations, the energy moving and pulsing and vibrating more rapidly in certain areas. So notice this. And then we're going to sit up tall and cross the ankles to sit with this for a moment. And then we'll allow for more clarification in the neck. So bring the chin to the chest. Maybe a little swaying. And then we'll be rotating the head around the neck. So when you're ready, you can inhale the head to one side and back. Exhale to the other side and down. Go through 3 times this way, 3 times the other. Okay, after this third, shake the head out, come to center, twist to the right. Left hand to right knee, right hand behind. Inhale, center, twist to the left. Inhale, center, recline. Once you're there, bring the knees to the chest. You can rotate the feet a little bit, separating them, get some movement in the ankles. Maybe even release the hands from the knees and rotate the wrists, the hands. And let's draw the knees in, arms to a T, finding a twist, knees to the right, shoulder blades stay down, head turns to the left. Might put a little pressure on this outer left knee. Draw the left shoulder blade down the back. Bring the knees to center. Take them to the left. Turn the head to the right. Bring the knees to center. We're ready to rest. So release the body. You can draw the knees in once more. And then let everything go. We will create a little activation before we rest here so we can feel these opposites. So take shoulders back first and then settle the body weight down onto them, stabilizing the shoulders this way. Next inhale, tighten everything up. Eyes, the feet, the hands, the glutes, the thighs. Exhale, release everything, letting go. Inhale, tighten up. Exhale, release. Out through the mouth. Once more. Inhale, tighten. Exhale. Let go completely. Resting completely in the arms of the mother. Start to be aware of the body again. Start to notice that you can take deeper breaths now. And letting those deeper breaths flow in and out, moving the body, hands, feet. The head can go side to side. You can roll to the side. You might stay there for a moment. And then we're ready to press up and seal our practice today. So sitting up tall, bring hands together. We'll chant Sat Nam. Let's chant 3 times today. Truth is our identity. Truth is my identity. God's name is truth. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for practicing with me. And I hope this practice helps you in more ways than one, on the physical level, but also on the emotional, mental, and spiritual level, right? So, thank you. And all the love.